Peachy the Reef back, and I just have a few misconceptions that I need to explain about Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago. First of all, the biggest misconception was that the hour early access was for Sprint users. It was not only for Sprint users, because if you stayed in a nearby hotel or resort that was sponsored by that was on the Niantic page, then you automatically got 4 early access passes, the bracelets. It didn't matter if you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 people staying there. So even if you had 2 people, you had 4 passes, so you just gave 2 away. So what if there was 2 people, or 4, let's say 4 people per hotel, and but let's just round it down. We'll just say 2,000 people. But Sprint users who really wanted to say get the early access pass had to go to Sprint, and they had to ask for an early access pass. But if you were in line, it started raining, so Sprint just started randomly handing out all the passes to everybody, asking 2, 3, and sometimes 4 passes. So it wasn't even for free users; it's for any of the users. So when I called Sprint myself, I was like, "Hey, I'm a Sprint user. I want an early access pass," and they told me it's not for Sprint users. It's for whoever comes. It's first come, first serve. So it was not only for Sprint users. And the second topic was when they booed the CEO of Niantic. When they booed him, the only people who deserved to boo him was Sprint users. Why? Why do you ask? Because Sprint users, our data was working perfectly fine. I was uploading videos. Yes, I'm recording.
Oh, okay, I'll stop talking.
That's the ugly brother. That's Jesse.
We'll just cut it at that.
Go ahead and show him. That's the ugly brother, Jesse.
Look at that.
Wow, ugly.
It's okay.
Okay, where was that? Anyways, the only people who... Oh, look, the ugly guy's still standing there. Look at him, look at him.
It's a good side.
Dang it.
The only people that should deserve to boo the CEO of Niantic was Sprint users, because Sprint users had good data. I was able to upload videos constantly. Like on my channel, you're able to see that I uploaded videos no problem. But we were the ones experiencing all of the crashes of Niantic, the Pokemon game itself. So if anybody was to boo the CEO, it was Sprint users, because we were actually able to play, and all of our crashes did not belong to AT&T to the tower problem. It was actually the Niantic server problem. On top of that, Niantic, if you did watch Trainer Tips videos, he explained that Niantic actually spoke to all the servers, all of the carriers, and the carriers said that they asked them way ahead of time, hey, can you manage all the people on the cell towers? And they said yes. The only company, which was Sprint, was the only one to add mini micro towers into the area so that people will have good data. That's why Sprint was actually able to play. If you had Sprint carrier, you were able to play. However, AT&T, Verizon, and any other cellular data was not working because there was too many people and there was no micro towers. Oh, the ugly guy's back. You want to see? Take a look at the ugly guy again. The next topic I want to talk about was, although it was hectic and it was frustrating trying to play Pokemon, the best part was being able to spend our time with 15 or 20,000 other Pokemon Go players. We were able to, make friends and ask, we can just randomly go to people and just start talking. They'd be really friendly and be like, hey, how are you? What team are you? What level are you? But when we came back to our hometown in California, we're going to play Pokemon, we go to people and some of them were like, oh, I'm not interested. And even though they're playing Pokemon, trying to talk to them, they just ignore me or they walk away. They'd be like, they just say one sentence and they'd be like very shy or they just want to be there by themselves. And it was very, it was kind of annoying.
Awkward.
It was kind of awkward, exactly. But when we were at the Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago, there were so many people, they were all enthusiastic trying to play. And even though it was stressful, we were able to meet friendly people. And the best part was being able to meet big YouTubers like Mystic7 and Trainer Tips. That was some of the, everybody was standing in line. There was in the blue tent, which was for Mystic7 was there, and people were constantly waiting in line. There was always at least 100 people in line. So I'm assuming people had a great time trying to do that. But some people did not, prepare to stay longer than Friday. Excuse me. People did not expect to stay longer than Saturday like us. We had a flight Saturday night at 10:30. So when they mentioned that they're going to extend it for 2 days, we were kind of disappointed that we weren't able to stay. So although they did extend it 2 days, we were unplanned for that. We didn't, we couldn't change our flight without a fee, so we had to leave that night. On top of that, when we tried to go to the city, we still couldn't even fight raids. It was horrible. As if you've seen on my channel, I couldn't fight. So even though, if you've seen on my channel, I wasn't even able to fight raids. It was kind of disappointing not to fight legendary raids. So basically, to review the topic, Sprint users are not the only one that had the early access pass. Second of all, people, it was disrespectful to the CEO of Niantic without knowing what the problem was, because it was not even, most of the problem that was for your own cellular data, not even the CEO of Niantic's fault or Niantic, unless you were a Sprint user. What's the third one? Community. Thirdly, it was all about community. The best part about the event was community. And it wasn't even a disappointment, because when we were there, we had a great time. So the best part was community. And if we were to go again, we'd probably say, yeah, we probably want to go again. The Reefs would want to go again. Why? Because we had a great time spending with the community. Although we had, trouble trying to access the actual game, it was Niantic's fault on our half, but we were still able to play, a lot of the time. The fourth topic was spoofers. It was very disappointing that there were spoofers that managed to, to get the QR codes, because when they mentioned the refunds and also the $100 worth of Pokecoins, 14,000 Pokecoins, it was very disappointing. So we don't even have our Lugia in our account yet, or do we have 14,000 worth of coins yet? So it was kind of really disappointing that spoofers were able to attend this event. So when the CEO of Niantic said they were going to give refunds, how are they going to be able to distinguish between them? I think one idea that they should do is anybody whose QR code didn't work, they should look into that specific QR code, and then that QR code is the one that they should be like, okay, this one must be a spoofer. Let's look into it to make sure it is a spoofer. So I think that's one thing that they should have done. Because, if we're trying to play Pokemon, the only people who can play is spoofers, that was not very fun. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the event in the comments below. Do you guys think that you'd likely attend a future event? I know we would be willing to, but would you guys be willing to attend a future event? After knowing about everything that happened, what do you think about the Chicago event? Do you think it was worth it for some people to attend? Yeah, some people did have to, spend hundreds or maybe $1,000 worth of, money, saying to buy Pokecoins, to airplane tickets and hotel stays. Do you think it was worth it for them to get free legendary Lugia and 14,500 worth of Pokecoins, which is $100 in US dollars? Do you think it was worth it for them? And would you likely to attend a future event? I mean, yeah, like I said, some possible things that Niantic can do is have designated smoking areas. They should have more, like Trainer Tip said, a bigger location. And they should also have more entrances and exits. And one more thing they should do is, when you register for a wristband, you should have to put your Pokemon name and your Pokemon email so that spoofers can't get in. Because spoofers just, they just kill events sometimes because they were just interrupting the servers and grooming people. Lastly, thank you for Isaac giving me a haircut. This is Isaac, guys. If you need a haircut, put in the comment section below that you want Isaac the Reef to give you a haircut. Okay, you're good. So that's it. Thank you for watching. The Reefs are out.